Here's the thing, though. Collapse is just a one-trick Primal Beast player now. That's all he is, okay?
Yeah.
That's what he's become. He doesn't know how to play Batrider anymore. He has no idea. That's number one. Number two, you are not allowed to first pick any mage and win a game. That is not acceptable.
What's more allowed?
So
Offlaner.
clearly, yes, that is actually more acceptable. So clearly...
Rough one for your final team, for your final series to try and get into the top 4. Team Spirit facing up against a team that is already eliminated. Well, actually, you're saying it's their greatest strength at this point in time, but either way, I feel like Spirit, even just one game win would probably secure them top 4.
I get both here. Collapse getting slowed by the tether. The crawl. The slow crawl.
He could have gone for the... He could have gone into the Roshan pit, and instead he kept chasing after GH, and he doesn't get him.
It's broken as hell. And I said, I need to find a new offlaner, and that's really what started the next iteration of that team. But it can work. You can win some games with it. It's not the worst.
Okay. What is... I presume one of the strengths of the hero is winning the lane.
But it is...
No, they don't want to let him get the Ring of Health.
Gonna get it.
He's gonna buy it?
Will he live if you
Where is he gonna blink to? It's safe why he would be blinking down the river. GH is in trouble once again here in this top lane, but once again, they are not quite able to get the kill, and it's gonna be Miracle who cleans it up instead.
From the Star Act. Which means MC, you gotta play the bear. Another trade going on.
Gonna be able to get the cookie on top of GH, and this time he will die, but his Collapse gonna pay for it. The Dark Pact is gonna go off, removing the stick and napalm. Miracle gets the kill, but he will die in return. So this time, a 2-for-1 exchange for Team Spirit's favor.
Mid is pretty much going entirely even here. Probably decent for Sumail, considering I think Tiny's favorite in this matchup. And Kuroki is just continuing to get out-harassed by Maposhka.
This is not what's supposed to happen.
No, unfortunately, he had his big camp spawned a troll, which he can't get with the level 2 enchant. Okay. Which kind of sucks, and a lot of the other camps are blocked. But I still think you just go into the Radiant middle camps here and get a big creep. As GH is going to die again off TPing out. That is brutal.
Or maybe he's just going to be able to pick it up for free. A little bit. Back and forth. Try and go for it now with a Firefly. Getting in front of him. Miracle's getting a lot of damage on him. They do try and hit the hook cookie. Not quite good enough, and Miracle does manage to get the kill, and he gets the level 6 off of that one. He tries to chase after the Snapfire, but forget about it. Meanwhile, Kuro dies again. I mean, you know, bad luck, but you're not supposed to be dying this much as an Enchantress in the laning phase.
No, he's having a rough one. He is definitely having a rough one. Offlane Ursa doesn't help you too much here, but
sure, yeah.
You kind of just have to play around it, right? Maybe just jungle a bit more or get the creep early for the interaction. Still,
the wave, definitely time to punish him if you can. I think, like, you know, one wave was acceptable.
They're committing hard for this. They're giving up a wave under tower.
Yeah, this is pretty intense, and Collapse, I think, is fine. I mean, he doesn't have to.
Okay.
All right, that was cute. Well played, Collapse.
They brought the puck, though. So baited out the TP. Who really outplayed who there?
Yeah, it's like he could have just ran down the side of the map and gotten away from Miracle and TP'd out there, but no, he had to have this cutesy little play.
Sometimes being good is not a good thing. Dip to the fountain.
He's doing a lot of that lately.
And Miracle gets another kill. You know, I feel like Kuro has made a pact with Goat Godson's game. Every time I die, it will be a kill for Miracle.
No, I mean, he's died just as much, in fact, less than Mira has. Mira is 1-4-1, so.
He might die again here.
Okay, well, now he has the same deaths as Mira. Laurel trying to bait out this tower. Didn't get a chance, though, because there was a sentry there, and now as he leaves, Mira is left behind. Mira on a mega kill streak.
Spoils are super important.
Yeah.
There's one of them. On 2.
Yeah, where's the follow-up, though? The relocate in. They're going to be able to nab one and Collapse slowed down by the enchant. That'll be 2. Laurel might be able to get the return kill, and in fact does.
That's a lot of burst.
A hefty amount of damage there with both the combo of the Tiny plus the kisses raining down on him. 1 for 2 exchange so far.
For somebody else with a Mana Void, maybe not the worst outcome, but you still would rather have Miracle up and
Sumail's not quitting.
Trying to use that Witchblade. He will get a glimpse. No phase shift available.
And hit him with the cookie. Perfectly timed. Sumail does not get the kill on Laurel. And in fact, Laurel turns around and kills him. They're trying to use that strength. Miracle.
It is a good angle.
He's going to run straight to Laurel, and Mapochka instantly gets static storm. Do they have a relocate to be able to get him out of here? They're going to try. GH comes in and does manage to get the relocate to safety. Miracle stays alive and now goes back in as Laurel's low enough. MC help bring him down. Miracle jumps back again. They get the one tiny kill, and not able to get any more, but pretty decent outcome considering the way that started.
What more can you ask for? This is why you listen to your captain.
Kuro wanted that?
No, it's probably Miracle. Oh, the lookout.
Relocate coming in with the coil. Get the snap on Collapse.
We got silenced on the coil.
Oh, he wanted to be able to jump down. Bad timing for Yatoro, who's now getting spotted. He's going to choose to blink out and does go for the puck kill. The lasso barely goes out in time. Does trade 1 for 1. Now the Ursa is here, though, and he's going to quickly gobble up that snap fire. And perhaps a little bit more. Mapochka is going to be caught in the mid lane as he goes for the TP out. Not going to make it. Kuro takes that double kill.
Blink, I mean, they're just going to naked reload. I don't think this is going to catch, but you have double pounce.
Maybe. Let's see if Collapse can somehow juke it out here.
Oh, we got the defusal. That's
Ridiculous slow, but Sumail is going to help collect that kill on Collapse as they relocate back into form. And
hard because he has to get some good pops in the fight. I feel like the only person who can do that on is really this puck.
A fast little play here. GH is going to try and heal him up as much as possible. And the fight comes in from the Ursa, and that is enough to be able to keep Miracle alive. He turns around and kills Yatoro instead, and now the hunt for more. Though he's got to be careful. The cookie lands. Collapse is going to go for it with the lasso, and a little bit burns slowly, but surely they do manage to get it. Finally, the Slurk falls, and Collapse is trying to run down GH as well. Laurel's going to help out. The Slurk on. I think Team Spirit thought they were free to be able to take more kills, but Sumail is still a significant threat here. Another cookie that lands, but Mira, not much he can do here. Sumail's going to make sure that he falls. Collapse. Never got that GH kill, and now GH Prey has become the Predator, it seems. Or not?
Next patch. You might be screwed.
I think that's what's going to happen.
You never know.
A relocate for a disruptor kill, huh?
They took the Ursa. Welcome to my pipe, son.
This game, because Team Spirit, they're not going to get that point where AAM is 6 slotted and just ends the game.
Nope, they're going to have to fight through.
Yep. Oh, Sumail. That's a nice jump in. Knew they were hiding in the trees. Catches the two of them huddled together. Only able to get the kill on Mira, though. Yes, this game. What did they get out of it?
I feel like all they got out of it was that Yatoro has worse carry matchups than he would have gotten otherwise. Because the rest of these heroes, I feel like our Hero Spear would have played anyway, right?
Yeah, that's called deflection. I don't know the answer, so I turn it back around on you.
Well, that's not fair.
The pipe is helpful, but I feel like this might be a little bit too much magic extra. Maybe it's not. The Glimmer comes in from the relocate, and MC, the Static Storm, gives way to a very angry bear. And the worst part is Laurel have turned some damage items behind it to actually threaten the Slurk.
And then you're back on the other side of the map, and you're just taking more names. Oh, Mira, there's nowhere to go. Miracle's still been down here. It's nighttime. A collapse here.
Radiant's middle tower.
He's going to slow him, hold the coil for the TP until reinforcements can come, but this is probably a dead Batrider.
Yeah, and Witchblade gives him so much solo killing power.
There's a tip for you, Miracle.
Yeah, well, he gets another stat. Oh, Yatoro! MC almost got a solo kill on the enemy carry with his offlane Ursa. His pipe Vlad's Ursa. All right, Law's dead. Spirit, maybe it's best to start talking about how they want to change their draft going into game 2, because they desperately need a win here against Nigma to give themselves just a chance of being able to stay in the top 4. I mean, again, 4 teams, 3 slots.
This might be it. They can burst it.
They're going to try. The cookie helps out a little bit more, but in the enemy, you can't stand toe-to-toe against the two of them. They have too many many carries on the side of Nigma.
Oh my god, the pipe, the glimmer, the mech, the resistance.
Finally he dies. The kisses in the Bat Rider once
you need
again.
some glimpses here. You need them big time.
Yeah, they get GH. That is, I mean, killing Miracle, great.
That it's a one engagement no matter what. And of course, he's always building stacks off this. Meanwhile, MC powering up. You don't need much damage items on this hero to just take games.
Wow.
Cry.
I don't think our pay is quite as good as winning TI, but we'll get there someday. Oh, the Ogre Seal Totem. Bring around the Rosie, but the Dark Pact pierces through the trees.
So this is shard to somebody. Miracle already has his for the extra save.
Who you gonna
deserve it? Yeah, he deserves it.
It bears everywhere. Maposhka can't get away. Now there's a Hell Bear after him and a Puck. A flying bear.
The smoke Nigma might expect to happen this fast. Yeah, they're thinking it's just Yatoro down here. Sumail might be getting baited.
Yeah, he's gonna get hit by the avalanche. Static Storm is there. Sumail's dead.
Yeah, that's just a beautiful play by
Man,
Miracle.
the kisses too. All right, they get a little bit more. Lasso pull back in. No damage being done until Yatoro shows up. But even then, it's pretty hard to put in that damage. MC. Oh no, he tossed the aim back in. Careful now. Does manage to get the blink away. Collapse. Has his BKB and fresh Firefly going out too. But MC is hitting into Laurel.
Going ham.
Yeah, they can't touch him. They can't fight back. Yatoro is using the Aghanim Scepter and he's burning him out of his mana. And now the Enrage is dead. And now the Bear is dead as well.
3 for 0.
Ogre Seal Totem and a TP. Miracle's gonna see him last second. But he gets the bash. He gets the Abyssal Blade hit.
Abyssal. Okay, yeah, never mind. He doesn't even need the RNG. He's just the best RNG is wealth. Let that be a lesson for life.
And quick fingers.
Coil break.
At the coil. Trying to cover it with the Static Storm. Yatoro's, yeah, this is not a fight you can take.
Not at all.
It was a great Static Storm, but it was a saving Static Storm. Laurel does manage to get Kuro and the mid-tower. That's pretty nice stuff. Reminder, he has that Aghanim Scepter. If he can start getting some damage behind it.
Yeah, he's getting damage right now. Miracle is farming the stacks off it. Oh my god. 39 essence shifts.
Look how long the powerful fish.
Very reasonable for a so-called retired carry play.
Radiant's middle barracks has
He's not
fallen.
retired. Okay, he's sick of getting bashed. He wants to bash up people back. Don't blame him. Man, he has no fear. Lincoln Sphere. On top of the heals and auras they can pump on him.
Especially if he's hunting the Disruptor, the one hero that could punish him. Professional players.
That's why we get paid the big bucks.
Okay, already killing Maposhka. MC found the opening he really needed to. Now they managed to lock down the aim as well. Though there was an interruption, get a force staff away and a blink out. He manages to stay alive. And with the Disruptor buyback, there is still 5 up from Team Spirit. So Nigma trying to reset a little bit. Arl gonna throw some trees at Kuro. Oh! 1,300 damage crit. He has completed the Daedalus.
See you later, Bambi.
He still has that lasso. He doesn't want to use it on the Ursa, of course, with the Enrage going out. He goes back in and grabs the 2 carries. He's pulling them away. The cookie helps double stun them, but they don't really have a hero to follow up because Yatoro was stunned at the time. Mira is going to get hunted down. Collapse trying to keep his distance. Doesn't actually get up to the high ground. Miracle is okay. Into the high ground he goes. Nowhere is safe. Yatoro does manage to blink away from that one. Turns back into the Abyssal Blade. The Dark Pack goes off. Cleanses that one. And now the bashes are coming in. The silence covers it. And that is just GG straight up, I think. No buybacks on any of these heroes.
Way too many stacks for this Slark. Way too many kills.
Oh, get him. Miracle.
Yeah, give him the fountain dive.
That Depth Shroud. Oh, gotta stay in the circle. Oh, we can't get it. Sumail, he'll get the Ultra kill instead.
Ultra kill for the king. Nigma really do show up whenever we're casting. This is a game I thought might have been a little more rough considering the start the MC had on the offlane. But honestly, it didn't seem to matter. This is just the Miracle show through and through. He carries the early game, carries the lane. Kuro gives him a little wink, says nice jobs there, lads.
So I actually don't know what their timing is.
And that's risky though, because it is, we saw what Miracle did last game in the start. Just got rolling like that with an IO on the Ricky, it can happen again. Were you expecting 8 kills on Slark last game?
At 10 minutes, I was not expecting that.
Okay, all right, so you know.
But there's no... Well, yes, that's true.
I think the timing for...
I mean, I give it, it's gap close for Drow Ranger, but what else?
It is a lot of damage if you're decently ahead or even on net worth.
Okay.
It's a significant amount of physical burst. And the scale is actually pretty good. It's just a lot of times you can't get to that scale. This lane goes wrong.
Oh, GH! Collapse is going to go back for it. He had a fairy fire, but GH is still dead. First blood goes to Collapse. It's pretty favorable to Collapse. He's 24-5 now. It's only going to get worse as he starts getting higher levels of atrophy. They do manage to kill Kuro, top lane.
Early gate on Collapse. He's pre-skilled it here on this Underlord, so he is absolutely ready to go top.
He's going to try and slow him down. Laurel catches up to MC, pulls him back into the multi-shot, and the heals from GH are not enough. Now with the tether on to cooldown, can't really help the other support and needs some help. Curl falls. Laurel, see if he can get a zip at the right time, tries to go for the illusion dodge. Not quite good enough, but also not enough damage from Nigma as Laurel is perfectly fine.
Drow's just going to hit it. That 5-man contest is not necessarily easy for Nigma either. I feel like the ship is leaking and you already got to start plugging the holes.
Multi-shot is not going to be quite enough, but the Fate Bolt will be. And now with this port behind the Tier 1 tower, Laurel feels pretty comfortable going for the dive. After all, what are the upsides of Nigma Galaxy's lineup?
It'll be over fast.
Okay. A relatively quick and painless death. Is that what you're saying? At the start of this series, Team Spirit was in a 4-way tie for 3 slots in the, I was going to say upper bracket, upper half.
With the flank? Gonna get their first kill.
Oh no! The heals and the Crimson Guard, there was no more damage. Like the creeps don't do any damage through the Crimson Guard, so that's it.
Alright, well, I mean, it's unlucky. What can you do?
A spiteful disruption. Curl will waste 2 seconds of Yatoro's time while you're in the upside down.
Yeah, I think you do.
Miracle is still in range.
Okay, but he got his Midas recipe, so...
Is that your nighttime reading?
I was just in the green room.
You know, I think he would be a good
body disposal of BHJ. He had some great points. He was talking about flash freezing and acid. I was like, damn, this guy really knows his stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he's done his research, that's for sure.
I mean, he called it this game. He said this was going to be the fastest game here. I don't know.
Honestly, I'm surprised he went pipe.
Oh, Remo to look for Yatoro, but Yatoro just sidesteps and gusts him. And now you're in trouble.
Yeah, how many kills are they going to be able to get off of this when they use the Primal Roar to try and run away? But Laurel can keep pace with them. Kills the Beastmaster. The 2 relocated back again, so it's just the 1 death.
Dire are scanning.
I mean, what? I feel like they're not going to get a kill in this game.
You don't think they're going to get one?
I don't think it's bad, dude.
Is Nigma Galaxy going to get a kill in this game?
I don't think so. Unless Mira feeds randomly, I don't think they can kill anybody else.
We're going to take our first Roshan of the game for Team Spirit.
Damage!
When we back to the green, when we went back to the green room, I got all excited because there was something to talk about.
Yatoro, first class. I mean, this is what I thought was going to happen in Game 1. Not maybe to this degree, but this is the type of draft I expected from Spirit Game 1, where it's just well-rounded, solid. You get a good pick for Yatoro with a solid lane. And 14-0, one of those shellackings. No way around it here.
Oh, I can feel it. Laurel's getting itchy. Laurel's getting itchy, and he's going to get caught. Oh, this is where it's going to happen. I'm certain of it. An overextension is going to happen. Okay, maybe not Collapse. Collapse is really tanky.
They purged his Crimson.
Okay, and they're pulling back into the Tier 4s. They pulled in the Sword Spirit. Who was silent for a second. Laurel, he had an Aegis. Damn it. Okay, maybe they can kill him a second time, though. Torrents? Anything? Any disablers? Pull him back in.
Oh, Mira's overextended.
Mira's the target. Get him. Get him. The Cloud Miracle. Get him.
Oh my God. It's all turned around. They're going to rout him now. This is the moment.
It's the male who gets the kill. Knew it all along. Well, they're going to get crushed in the rest of this team fight, so.
It's looking a little rough, but I mean, just little tubes come down, right?
Yeah, Laurel's running a little on mana.
They got the roar.
And he got roared. Okay, the tidal wave, that was awkward. That wasn't what you wanted.
That's unfortunate.
Oh.
Surrender.
Oh, I mean, it looked pretty good, though. Another perfect game here. 5-0 on 9. The jump comes through off the vision. And Miracle will insta drop. Not a single hit to be had. Reload too late to the party, and it's cleanup crew time.
Clean up on aisle 2. Clean up on aisle 2.
Tower is under attack.
Much logistical stuff that this team had to overcome in this tournament. They still had some games that showed what the team can do, you know?
Yeah, they definitely showed, like,
Middle barracks.
there was a reason they got into the upper division in the first place. They could still be able to bounce back. I mean, I feel like they might still be a long shot for coming out of Div 2 and making it through a TI qualifier, but
The downside for this team is that their fans are absolutely brutal, so...
like you start getting bitter. It's just the natural way of things, you know? That's why those of you guys who are still nice out there, all the love and appreciation to you. Being a non-crusty, bitter Dota fan
Radiant's bottom
is a
tower
rare
has
thing.
fallen.
I appreciate you. They reversed themselves up from the tidal wave. You cannot tell me that was an accident. They had to have done that on purpose. They all lined up and sat in front of the fountain for a tidal wave.
I mean, they got collapsed. They got his ass.
Do you think it was like a bet? Like, guys, who do you think dies if we all get tidal waves? And
No, I think it was literally both teams saying, I'm going to tidal wave the other one. That looks pretty cool, though.
hey, they got a second kill.
Are under attack.
All right.
No, we're definitely replaying that. I'll see you on the other side, brother.
Why have they not called? Thank you. Thank you, Curl. They're going to call GG.
That's a rough way to go out.
Nigma Galaxy, they were eliminated before this, but they might have just ruined Team Spirit's hopes for being able to stay in Dreamleague Season 19 with that Game 1 win.